Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to our lovely little Rimworld Lone Wanderer campaign. When we last left off, life was reasonably good, though we did get a bit messed up by this unfortunate raid that we got here on our journey to our final resting place. And also, if the animals, we will unrestrict them so that hopefully all of them will sit in here. We're trying to patch up our little baby Muffalo here. We're taking care of Catherine, who is also kind of injured, but in no immediate danger. That's good. And, yeah. Oh, wait, here's all the alpacas here. Kind of wish I could force the alpacas to wake up. Unfortunately, I cannot do that. But I'm sure Stomp will tend to them by the by. Alright, Catherine can also walk if she so chooses. Listen, there's no time for sleep, fellas. I mean, we need to treat the Muffalo. Come on, guys. Let's take care of all the Muffalo. Alright. Oh, and the alpaca is also capable of walking. Somehow that alpaca has managed to survive all this time. Good for you, Mr. Alpaca. Alright. There we go. Alright, good. Good, and extra good. So we have a few hours until we're leaving. We just need to, let everyone rest up and hopefully not die. And Alpaca 1 died of blood loss. Never mind. Well, let's, I guess, chop it up into delicious, delicious alpaca meat. Add bills, butcher creature. Forever. Catherine, take care of it. Dericus is gonna have a major break, as always. He's tired, he's hungry. Yeah, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Who's carrying the meals these days, anyway? You know what, we won't worry about it. Wait. Hang on a second. Consume some jerk meats. There you go. If you're hungry, eat the jerked meats. You'll be fine. Alright, then everyone will just sleep for a little bit, and rest up, and hopefully, let's have another quick look at the animals. It looks like everyone... Oh, and a Muffalo is pregnant again. Huzzah. Oh boy. If this series kept going, we could probably have some, super herd of, 10 million alpacas. It would be beautiful, my friends. Anyway, let's reform the caravan once the world loads up, and then we shall carry on and finish our journey. It's gonna be great. Alright, so we're almost home. Almost escaped. Excellent. We have finally completed the journey upon which we have started this whole thing for. Alright. Just wait for daylight. Okay, we've arrived, so we're gonna save here. In Lone Wanderer. And we're gonna go here now. But then after that... Okay, so it's an immediate just, take off button. Okay. So let's do that, and then we'll load back up over here. Or we'll, reload, and we'll go do a raid, just to wrap things up. Alright, are you sure you want to launch the ship? Everyone in the area will escape the planet, everyone else will be left behind. And away we go. So... Huzzah, we did it! We escaped this hellhole! As you get on board the ship, you are greeted by the crew with open arms. They seem to be glad they could take at least one more person with them. These colonists escaped. Stomp, Dericus, Viva, Muffalo 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, Illicit, Muffalo 1. These colonists were left behind nobody. The AI will now guide the ship to a safe place. Might be dangerous, something. I guess... kind of go back on that. Nice stuff. This is the first time I've actually seen the credits for Rimworld. Such a weird feeling. Such a weird feeling indeed, too. I hope this isn't copyright music. I'll edit it out if it could be, but... well... Alright, so... Yeah. The first time I've ever technically, quote-unquote, beaten Rimworld. Nifty. Fun times. Alright, so... Wow. Big old list of testers here. If you recognize your name... let me know. I recognize a number of these names, actually, from, like, mod creators and stuff over on the Rimworld forums. Cool stuff. Cool stuff indeed. But anyway, yeah, so that was good. That was... I liked that, that whole, just kind of nomadic lifestyle kind of campaign. I think it worked really well. It really... Like, if you've played a lot of Rimworld, like, prior to the Wanderlust update, and you haven't tried this whole nomad thing yet, I would really, really recommend giving it a try, because it really changes up the whole gameplay dynamic, and I don't even think I did as much as I could have with the whole nomad, like, lifestyle kind of idea. And just, like, there's a lot of gameplay possibilities there, and that's what I really like about Rimworld. Every update keeps adding more to the game, but it doesn't feel like there's any bloat fitting in, if that makes any sense. Just everything that gets added feels like it's enriching the game without adding needlessly complicated systems and stuff into place that actually ends up detracting from the game. Everything feels like it belongs there. And I look forward to seeing more being done with this, because it's a new feature, and in some cases you can kind of see that it's still a little rough around the edges. Like, what we didn't show here, of course, is the ability to actually have multiple colonies, which can have some wonky behavior from what I've heard, and the game itself warns you when you try to up the number of settlements you can have, that it might have some unexpected behavior. But I look forward to seeing more done with that, and the kinds of interesting mechanics you can have when you get, like, an entire community just scattered all across the planet, you know, and possibly have like 10 million well, probably not 10 million, that would no doubt crash the game, but, you know, all these different colonies. And an interesting thing, I think, for a feature of that would be to just make it so that the ones you're not actively, I mean, I assume the ones you're not actively playing as, they do kind of, like, simulate themselves, but I do kind of wonder if more will be done with that to make it so that the factions you're not, or, like, any alternate settlements you're playing as, sort of do, like, more on their own, and you could eventually, like, hear about them interacting with other people. That would be pretty cool. Alright, so that is it for the credits. Thanks for playing. It was a pleasure, I have to say. Alright, so let's reload and go do some raiding. I will see you guys momentarily. Alright, so here we are preparing for our little attack. As always, we have no real attack animals, so that's not going to help us too much. Unfortunately, you know what, with the alpaca dying and all. But it is late at night, so I am hopeful that most of the tribe will go to sleep, so that perhaps we could even just sneak on in there and... Yeah, look, like, see, they're going to sleep. In fact, we have grenades in here somewhere. So the strategy that might win us what we want would be to just find those grenades, you know, chuck a bunch of grenades into their base, and hope for the best. That could work. Possibly. Where are the grenades? I know we had grenades. It's gonna take me a while to actually find them, knowing me. I did have grenades, didn't I? Or someone had grenades on them. Alright, let's see here. Agave, berries, silver, elephant tusks. I am sure we had... I'm sure we had grenades, but I can't seem to spot them. Well, if you see grenades and I missed them, well, that's my fault, really. Can't really complain about anyone but myself in that case. Alright, so, here we are. Dead of night. Hopefully most of the tribe goes to bed. We can sneak in. Actually, could I tell them to just set the place on fire? No. That's unfortunate. Because the AI can do that. So you know what? That's a feature that I would like to see, is the ability to tell your colonists to set stuff on fire. Alright, let's, well, we'll wait until about, I don't know, 21, 22. Is everyone going to bed? You see, this is where it would have been really useful we might have had, those grenades, because we wait for everyone to go inside, and then we blow the place up. It would have been genius, I tells you. Absolute genius. Alright, let's, kind of quietly sneak around the side here. There's a lot of them. And, frankly, the odds of success are not good, especially given my... Oh, there's one right now. Okay, and Dericus, get out of range, because otherwise he's probably going to kill you. E being Stomp. Come on. Oh, you can't even see the guy. Alright, that makes a lot of sense then. Alright, let's sneak up as best we can. With any luck, they won't all attack at the same time. Though I'm not really counting on that. Alright, good. We've taken one down. You see, this is a reasonably good fortified spot. Beautiful. Good job, Dericus. Stomp, how about you come around over here? Oh, God. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, here we go. Now we're in business. There we go. Oh, God, now they're all coming. Why didn't I have a rocket launcher? Or are you gonna get at least one more shot off? Okay, run. Dericus, run! They're all targeting you. Come on, run faster. Run faster, Dericus! Oh, God, and there goes Dericus. Well, that was almost a good plan. If they didn't all... Yeah, if they hadn't all attacked at the same time, and if Catherine was actually capable of fighting, you know, maybe we would have... Maybe we would have got something there. But it was almost a good plan. I was just missing some key ingredients to make that work. In fact, you know what? What I should have done was, no, not that. If I reformed the faction, or the caravan, which I can't do well in this current situation. I know I had grenades on me somewhere, but I apparently lost them. You know, I bet I sold them. That's probably what happened. Silly me. Like, we could have had grenades, we could have set this place on fire, and then they would have been too busy trying to set it on fire. Oh well. We tried. We failed. But in trying, we learned a little something. Namely, that maybe if I had given us a bit more range, and if they didn't all start attacking at the same time, which, you know, kind of makes sense, you know, they hear that we're being attacked, or if there was some way to go all stealthy, like ninja warrior style here, and just slip on in and slit their throats one by one, then maybe we could have had success there as well. But instead, in this alternate timeline, where instead of going to the ship like intelligent people, we just kind of, you know, wandered off here and decided to foolishly attack these raiders. Though I probably, you know what I should have done? I should have sent the Muffalo in, because the Muffalo would have distracted them while we did stuff. Wait. Catherine, did this guy bleed to death, or did you actually kill him in self-defense? Well, that kind of angers me. Apparently you're willing to fight if, or maybe it was friendly fire. Or some of these guys gotta be bleeding to death or something. Anyway, that appears to have done it for these guys. We failed, but, it has made me interested in the whole raiding mechanic, so I think over on our new Arkham playthrough, I'll have to start working on strategies for attempting to raid other people's bases, perhaps, so that we can get some food and some success, to some degree, fighting our enemies. But instead, as this episode draws to a close, we will watch as Dericus slowly bleeds to death, the poor guy, along with all these other people. But yes, we will do some proper raiding at some point in another Rimworld episode. This was probably doomed to failure just because I had 2 people against overwhelming numbers and no real strategy whatsoever. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, so I hope you all enjoyed this series. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button to show your support if you enjoyed the video, or maybe leave a comment to let me know what you're thinking, and perhaps what you'd like to see next from Rimworld. And I will see you all in the next video.